Scarlett Johansson has portrayed Black Widow in 5 films now, and she has just received her first SH Figuarts figure. Does it meet Captain America 2 levels of awesome, or is it just like the film it's based on? Avengers 2, kinda good, but should have been better. This figure is packaged in a pretty traditional SH Figuarts box. Because it's also an exclusive, it comes with a shipper box. I know from the 1/6 scale community that people love these. Me? I don't really care. The figure's box, the actual box, shows pictures of various poses as well as some text in Japanese. I don't think it's the strongest contender for leaving the figure mint on card, but that comes down to your opinion. I was really surprised by how well this figure captures the Scarlett Johansson likeness. I saw some pictures online before reviewing this figure and thought from those images that it would barely have her likeness. In my hands, I can see I was totally wrong. Overall, the paint and sculpt are solid. It looks like it should, and I haven't seen any major paint flaws that detract from the figure. For accessories, she comes with 4 extra sets of hands, attack batons, and 2 pistols. The pistols cannot fit in the holster on her leg. That's just for show. Articulation? This is where the detractions are. This figure is seriously under-articulated. I had a lot of trouble trying to create dynamic poses for the shots in this review. Sure, I'm terrible at posing, but this time I think it's half my fault and half the fault of the figure. She doesn't really have ankle rock or pivots, so doing splits are difficult. Even on the packaging, it tries to recreate her iconic pose, and you can see how the articulation just inhibits it. I'm not sure why SH Figuarts dropped the ball with the articulation, but this figure really suffers. I wish it had more, so you could actually have her stand in some dynamic poses. I think in the future I'm going to have to rely on my NECA flight stand just to have it standing up. Value is very important when discussing this figure. Because it's an import and an exclusive, you're getting close to the $100 mark. That's the price of a quarter-scale NECA figure. I might recommend just waiting and hoping that NECA creates a Black Widow in that scale, because it would be a much better bang for your buck. If this figure didn't have such a high price, maybe if it was priced at $50 tops, I would recommend it. But at this price and with the lack of articulation, I think this is better to just wait and see if you can snag it at a good price. If it never hits a good price, then it's not essential. It can't even do her iconic pose, for goodness sakes. And if you thought that this video was iconic, I'd recommend you give it a thumbs up. It would go a long way. Thanks for stopping by the wasteland. Zero out.